Good morning, brave awakened ones. Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics here. Medical empathic intuitive, certified holistic integrative health nurse, spiritual counselor, guide, and author of the Activation children's book, How the Caterpillar Flew. Today is the 12th of January 2019. And I want to share this amazing activation key to the cosmos that was given to me overnight as a gateway, a portal opened for us by Source Creator. If you've been following my videos, was it yesterday, the day before yesterday, made a couple of videos in reference to going all out, balls to the walls, because Source Creator, for those who are ready to go balls to the walls, who have been going that hard, who are ready to jump from student to master and ruler, now's the time. And I've said since January 1st was the jump off. You've been preparing and getting yourself in line all through 2018, you know, from way before that to 2018 being the toughest time, to now, January 1st, it was jump off time. I wasn't joking when I said that. It's very precise, the way the energies are coming in right now for us to do specific things. If we are ready, if we're prepared, if we got the goals to do it, okay? Now, this is called a yantra, and this specific yantra, mandala, also, you want to call it, it's a mandala. This is a Shri Yantra. Okay, and it's Vedic sacred geometry. Now, I've also worked with other sacred geometries, as you know, the Flower of Life, when I'm working with Thoth, and this is from Metatron. I was working with that sacred geometry, Metatron's cube, and this I consider sacred geometry also for the triple goddess. Just a side note, I've had so many people try to box me in, you know, and just try to keep me in one spot, you know, when it comes to doing full-on hermetics or full-on angel work or full-on Wiccan work. That's not how I work. That is not how my soul works. My oversoul is very diverse, and that is the type of soul I am, plain and simple. Okay, love it or leave it. So again, this is the Shri Yantra, and the Vedic sacred geometry Shri Yantra. It is the embodiment of Lakshmi, the goddess Lakshmi in the Hindu culture. Lakshmi is also part of my oversoul. She's a large part. She was the first apparition that came to me in 2012. The first one. So the embodiment of Lakshmi, as well as the unification of the divine masculine and feminine. I had said in the beginning of this week, on Sunday, when I do my weekly drawings, which I'm only supposed to use these two decks, I had to put away my other regular Oracle and Tarot decks. I'm only allowed to use the Isis Oracle and my Crystal Intentions Oracle to connect with the cosmos and connect with Gaia. And I had shown you guys before, these are the cards I received. The lapis lazuli, and I did the meditation with the lapis lazuli for us to connect with the cosmos, to open up that gateway, which we did. If you're doing it, you did it for yourself. And the scales of balance, to balance the divine masculine and feminine within all of us. In order for all this to happen, you have to be balanced to have that unlock. Now, with the Shri Yantra, it's specifically for divine protection while you're doing your divine mission, health, so you may have perfect health and balance, abundance, career, and for beauty, vitality. Okay, all the things that Lakshmi's all about. Okay, and yeah, how it came to me. Now, I've worked with this yantra before. I've worked with several mandalas before and yantras over the past 7 years. This was this was the first one that came to me, and for each one I worked with like 6 months, And I haven't worked with this one in a few years. And it came to me, and the message I received with it was that it is the key to unlock all of the gifts that Source Creator has for us that we've been working very hard for. Because now's the time. It is go time, man. If you're not getting it together between now and you know, the end of March is first quarter, it's gonna be harder for you. That's all I have to say. It's not that you're not gonna be able to get it done, but why not use the energies when it's ripe? You know what I'm saying? It's ripe now, so use it. So I'll tell you guys how it goes, okay? Now, the directions I was given to share with everyone. I'm not going to be sharing my personal mantra that I was given, but the generalized mantra, because the mantra has to come to you through this key, through this, because you're directly connecting. When you focus right here, right in the center. That's where you're focusing, okay? That is your portal into the cosmos. Okay, that's your portal. Of course, I will put this on my blog, Divine Young Souls, so you guys could print it out. Now, it comes with when it comes to the mandalas, the yantras, color does matter. It is important. So it's best to print it out in color. You don't have to, but it's best to print out in color because the colors represent different things. Like with Lakshmi, the gold and the red and the indigo, you know, it's all part of Lakshmi, her colors. All right. So to unlock it, I was told before you do anything, to unlock it, you look into it and you say Shri, S-H-R-I-E, Shri, 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 that's how you say it. You say Shri 108 times. Now, the way you do it, you could just say it and count off 108 times, but the best way to do it, so you could just keep focusing on the yantra, is this, to use your mala beads. These are my mala beads that I've had forever, so they're a little janky. You can get them, you know, I got these for $5, you know. So you can get them anywhere. You can get the real fancy ones made of jade and different crystals and things like that. But whatever, any type works just fine. And they have the little small bracelet ones. And they have, you know, each of these little sections. So you could go through the sections 4 times and you'll end up saying it 108 times. So this is what I recommend you get. Go get yourself that. I got these for myself and my kids at one of those Chinese gift shops. You know, if you live in New York or if you live in Cali, because I lived in Chinatown when I lived in LA. If you live in Cali, if you live, you know, in South Florida, or if you live in New York, they have them all over the place. So, you know, you can go get them there or order it online, whatever. So I recommend that because it's 108 times. 108 is a very sacred number, just as 13 is a very sacred number and 3 is a very sacred number. If you guys notice, I work with 3, 13, and 108 all the time. That is what I work with because that was what I was guided to work with. So you say Shri 108 times, that unlocks while gazing into the center point of the mandala, okay, of the yantra. You say it 108 times, and then you unlock it. But okay, make sure you guys go with your intentions, okay, and it's a positive intention, not negative intentions, okay. And after you unlock it, after saying Shri 108 times, you say, Source Creator, it is with love and gratitude I now receive all of the gifts that the cosmos holds for me. Say that 3 times, and then you say, so mote it be, after saying it 3 times. Again, I'll type this in the description and on my blog. And then you say, divine masculine and feminine are balanced to perfection within me. I am balanced, united, and whole. You say that 3 times. Then you say, so mote it be. Okay? And then after that is when you could say your mantra. Now here's a generalized mantra, you could say. But I suggest saying that. You could say that. And the best thing is to open yourself to receive what the Shri Yantra has to gift to you. You know, it will gift you a mantra. This is how I get my mantras. You know, the sacred geometry literally talks to me. You know, 9 times out of 10, it's when I'm like, you know, in that in-between space, you know, between, you know, 1 to 6 in the morning, it comes to me. Now, most of the majority of the people I work with are second wavers. Okay. So the mantra I was told for second wavers that you could say is, because we're all here to master and rule something, you know, and we're all here to master and rule, to go from student to master and rule. That is what light workers are here to do. Okay. Or if you're already mastered and ruled the different levels, this is according to Hermetic teachings, okay? If you're already done the ruling and the mastership, like being master of the material, ruler of the material, then guardian of the material, master of the mind, ruler of the mind, guardian of the mind, master of the spiritual, ruler of the spiritual, and then guardian of the spiritual. Okay? And of course, within those 3 classifications, there's 7 levels, and then there's 7 levels within those 7 levels. Okay? You just have to study. You could study what is it called again? The Hermetics book, my favorite Hermetics book, which is oh my God, I forgot, y'all. Sorry, my mind is still like, because I just did like an hour meditation with this yantra, so my mind is still like, even my eyes, I'm having issues focused. Any which ways. As second wavers, and please, if this doesn't resonate with you, it just doesn't resonate with you. I'm not here to argue or debate, and any comments, you know, trying to argue and debate with me, I'm just going to delete them, because I'm not here to debate with you. I'm just speaking my truth, okay? So, don't waste your time. So, when it comes to how it was shown to me and how it was explained to me, because again, I always ask my oversoul to dumb it down, explain it to the simplest of forms so I could understand. I don't need fancy talk. Okay, so that's how I give it out, because that's the way it's given to me. So that's why I have everything just broken down like that, just broken down to the simplest form so I could understand it better. So when it comes to second wavers, the way it was shown to me is that you guys are here to master the material. Me as a forerunner, this is once you've awakened, okay? Once you awakened and start to ascend, that is when you have to get past that veil of forgetfulness first, okay? That's what you have to get past first. You have to get past that veil of forgetfulness completely before you could start your mastership and go from, you know, go from student to master, to start your mastership program, which is now January. Like I said, January 2019. This is the time, especially this first quarter of January. Again, it's not to say you can't do it. You can't keep doing it. But, you know, if you want to stay with the highest energies and use the highest energies so it could be easier for you, this is the time. This is the time to do it. This is it, man. We're in the event. Things are rolling. This is the ascension time. Not sugarcoating it anymore. So, so second wavers, you're here to master the material. Once you get past the veil of forgetfulness, me as a second waver, I'm here to rule the material, master the mind. And the ones who are guardians, they've already ruled the material, rule the mind, and they're here to master the spiritual. They're the guardians, okay? And they're the ones who are embodied ascended masters that are here. They step into their embodiment and ascended mastership when you're here to master the spiritual. And after this lifetime, that is what I get to step into in my next lifetime. I get to come back when I'm ready, after a very long break, I hope. I get to come back and do and be a master of the, and get to go through whatever it is I'm supposed to go through to master the, and start in the entry level of mastering the spiritual. Again, that is Hermetic teaching. Okay, if you're not down with it, you're not down with it, and that's fine too. It's all according to our oversouls, okay? It's all according to our oversouls and what, you know, what higher beings we're working with and things like that, who and what we connect with, okay? So again, you say Shri 108 times to unlock the yantra, and then you say, Source Creator, it is with love and gratitude I now receive all the gifts that the cosmos holds for me. You say that 3 times, and you say, so mote it be. And then you say, divine masculine and feminine are balanced to perfection within me. I am balanced, united, and whole. You say that 3 times, and then you say, so mote it be. And then you, as a second waiver, you can say, I am master of the material. I am master of the material. I am master of the material. And you say that 13 times. And then when you're done saying that 13 times, you say Shri again 108 times. And this came to me while I was doing my mantra. I said it 108 times after I said that mantra, and it was for the Shri Yantra to connect with me. It was literally like it was going through, and you're looking into the Shri Yantra while you're saying the Shri 108 times, while you're doing everything 108 times, and it literally, I felt it penetrating like a triangle formed between my third eye and both my eyes, and it was penetrating, and it was like almost like reading my mind and then reading my heart. That's why I say go into it with your intentions, your pure intentions, okay? So I went into it, my pure intention was everything I'm here to do when it comes to ruling the material, being a master builder, all the plans that I've been writing that my oversoul revealed to me since 2012. That's what I went into it with. That's what was in my heart, okay? So go into it with that. Whatever it is, yours is. Yours is not the same as mine. Okay, so, you know, don't ask me, oh, what exactly is yours? That's ridiculous. It's whatever yours is, okay? So, now if you are a forerunner, as I am, and if this mantra, you know, if it jives with you, you could use it. But please, people, you know, I have so many people saying, oh, whining to the hills about how I want to do what you do. I want to be what you are. That is pure ego saying that. There's no way I sit there and look at somebody who's a guardian, who's an embodied ascended master like Elisa Transcendence Brown, or Shakina Rose, or there's a couple of others, and say, you know, that I followed, or say, I don't sit there and say, oh, I want to do what they do. I want to be them. I am not them. I am not them at all. I am not at that level. Not in this lifetime, I'm not. So I stay in my lane. Okay? So to sit there and whine and say, oh, I want to see what you see. How come I don't see what you see? And then write me, oh, teach me how to do what you do. I'm not going to teach you how to do what I do. No. Talk to your oversoul about it if you got issues, you know. You know, that's pure egoic saying that. You have to follow what's in your heart. And if you're doing that, you're wasting so much precious time. You're wasting time. Okay? And if you still don't know what it is you're supposed to do, again, you have to put in the work. You have to meditate. No one's going to switch, flick the switch for you. Do I do sessions and give guidance and help clear some of that mucky muck? If you have that going on, yes, that's part of what I'm supposed to do. I work with second wavers, and I'm supposed to help clarify that for them. Okay? So, I mean, I'm just putting this out there for forerunners, but as a forerunner, you already know. You get your own mantras, or how, if you don't work with mantras, you already know what you're supposed to be doing. But the one I use, you know what? No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I wasn't guided to say it. I'm not going to say it. No. So the one for second wavers is, I am master of the material. I am master of the material. I am master of the material. And you say that 13 times, because I was shown that is what second wavers and third wavers, that's what you're here to do. You're here to master the material. And there's different stages. Okay? There are different stages to masters of the material. And I'm here to be ruler of the material, to master my mind. Master of the mind. Not just my mind, master of the mind. Because we are thoughts. We are but thoughts in the mind of source. So it's connecting with the mind of source to manifest. That is what my deal is. That is what I got very clearly to do. And for my Patreons, I will definitely do this officially for you with the phi ratio music in the background to help raise your vibration. So I will do that for you, and I will send it out to my Patreons. And again, I will have this on my blog for you guys. Now, again, this is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the weak who's gonna, bitch and moan about anything, and try to compromise. This is serious time. This is go time. This is hardcore, balls to the walls time. I'm not messing around. I'm not here to waste my time. So I'm putting this out there. If you're not here to waste your time too, go for it. When it comes to this, I was told, especially for this weekend, because of all these planets going direct and being in the signs that exalt them, like Neptune and Pisces, Venus and Jupiter are both in Sagittarius. Yeah, I forgot the whole astrological thing. I have it written down. But a person who broke it down really well is the Leo King. You can check out him. He put one out for this week. He broke it down really, really good. And it totally coincided with all the messages that I received. You will see. Totally coincided with it. I don't, like I said, unless I meditate, I ask my oversoul, give me someone that's going to, make sense of what I'm seeing, and I get the video, and that is what I watch, okay? So I'm recommending him, but if somebody else comes to you, follow that person, okay? Like I said, I don't follow anybody on the regular. Nobody. It's whatever I know is supposed to come to me, and I hear it and see it in my mind. I wake up and it'll be there waiting for me, and that's what I watch and follow. And watch that video, I should say, not follow. So yeah, because of that portal, that gateway, like I said, opened overnight, and it has to do with the 1-11-19, and it has to do with all the planets going direct and being in alignment and being in the constellations, in the signs that exalt them. So that is like, it's like a key that, like, when this came to me, it was like unraveling, and it unraveled into this. I was like, oh, that's the Shri Yantra. It came to me. Okay. And then I was guided. Then I heard my yantra and all of that and everything I was supposed to, my mantra and everything I was supposed to do. So take advantage of this time, especially this weekend. I did it this morning. I'm going to do it again sometime in the afternoon. I'm doing it again tonight. I'm going to do it 3 times for 3 days in a row. If you don't have that time, do it 2 times. If not, 1 time, at least before you go to sleep. Just put in the effort. Okay? But I'm not here to twist your arm, nor do I want to. I care, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I care, but I don't care. Because it's on you. It's completely and totally on you. I'm not here to beg you to do anything. It's your life. It's your soul. You know, you do what you got to do. All right? So, Lady V out. If anyone's interested in a session or purchasing my book, How the Caterpillar Flew, A Journey of Self-Discovery. It's a beautiful rhyming picture book. It triggers it triggers who's ever reading it, who's ever listening, to discover their their hidden potential. Okay, and also have cute little t-shirts that go with it for kids. So it's available at HiramHolistics.com. Also sessions. If you want a autographed copy, you know, you could order it from me on my website. Or that takes 3 to 5 weeks because I have to wait for the books to come to me and then I ship it to you. Or if you want it quicker, it is available on all major online book retailers. It's in the book clubs, kids book club for Barnes & Noble and for Amazon Prime. And it'll be hitting the bookshelves rather soon. Well, like end of March, April, and I'll be doing my book tour around that time too. Okay, and what else can I say? All right, again, oh, thank you, Patreons, and thank you, all subscribers. Thank you, anyone who's donated, and thank you for those who order sessions and who order my book. Appreciate everything. All right, so again, try to take advantage of this time so you won't have to struggle after this quarter, because now's the time. So, you know, it's better to ride the wave. You know, it's easier to allow yourself to float in on shore instead of having to fight waves, you know, so take advantage. All right, peace, Lady V out. Much love, victory to the light.